taken 3 to 4 trillion shillings the last 2 years. I mean, it's totally hogwash. Even I myself, as a government spokesman, having served in the Budget and Appropriations Committee of the National Assembly and Vice Chairman of the Budget Committee of the Senate, our budget for the whole year is 4 trillion shillings. I mean, then how do you make it that as an individual can have that kind of money? It's totally unacceptable. I think some of these things are outlandish and they had to be called out because they are meant to incite Kenyans against the government and its programs, because people are now seeing that the government, having taken painful decisions initially, now they are starting to yield. These programs are starting to work. If you look at, for example, tomorrow, we shall have the affordable housing, the first time that we'll have keys that will be handed over by none other than His Excellency the President at Mukuru. It's now no longer Mukuru slums, it's Mukuru Estate, you know? And you can see the people of Riara Village are very happy. 13,248 units are up, and 1,080 people will receive their keys already. Over 970 of those units have been verified and the ownership. So, and there are great Kenyans there who are celebrating. So Kenyans are invited at 8 a.m. people to be seated so that the president can actually hand out the keys, as we promised, to construct over 200,000 houses every year in 5 years, so that we are able to shelter over 5 million Kenyans. And it's very, very cheap, because we are talking about a unit going to as low as 3,900 shillings for social housing. 3,900 shillings per month. It's unbelievable. The other affordable housing unit is going for 7,250. You know, it's called affordable housing, and the other one, affordable middle class, 21,160. So you can see people who are earning on 20,000 and less are able to now own homes, studio apartments, one bedrooms, and will proceed going forward. And that is why we are saying this is how the money has been used. This is how the money has been used to transform the lives of Kenyans, not for people to make outlandish statements going forward. We are also seeing people who are resisting change and fighting back. The head of public service is the #1 public servant in this country. And he has the seal of the president. He is the one who executes that which the president wants to be done. He helps to run the government on a daily basis. And so therefore, people who are resisting change in state corporations, in ministries, departments, and agencies are not amused, because for the first time, we are seeing a head of public service who is resolute, who is determined to weed out corruption, and there are those who are resisting change when it comes to issues to do with e-procurement. If we are able to do e-procurement rightly, we'll be able to save Kenya shillings over 250 billion to 300 billion. If you look at our development budget, it's about 291 billion to about 400 thereabout, depending on the financing model. So these monies are lost through corruption because of the human agency and interference when it comes to procurement. And that's why people are resisting. People don't want to separate between the boards and the CEOs. And so therefore, we are not relenting. We shall move forward. We had a very good meeting last Tuesday that had over 3,000 public servants from all of our over 300 state corporations, our 57 state departments, and our 22 ministries, and the state law office. And so therefore, we will move forward. You know, there's always going to be fight back, but the government is resolute in ensuring that we transform our country going forward. With those few remarks that are introductory, I now want to open the floor for questions so that then we can proceed.